Hello to you all. I hope you are doing okay. We're just going to do a general short healing today. So I'd like you just to take a breath in and breathe out any tension. Another breath in and breathing out any pain. And a last breath in and breathe out any worry. And then settle your breathing down into its natural rhythm. I'd like you to imagine roots growing out of your shoulders and down past your hips and your knees, and down through your feet into the ground below you. Downwards, downwards, and downwards they grow, pushing through the soil and the rocks, deeper and deeper, until they reach the very center, the very core of the earth, where they find a giant stone to wrap themselves around, keeping you tight to Mother Earth. And now, I want you to imagine a candle flame at the center of your being. And I want you to glow and to grow that flame, pushing out any emotions that aren't yours, any pain that is not yours, any hate and anger. Pushing that flame and glowing it and growing it to the right and to the left, above you, below you, to the front and to the back of you. Push it out and create a beautiful circle of fire protection around you. Okay. And now we're going to call in your guides, helpers and angels, maybe even some ancestors, and of course your monad, your soul group, to hold space for us and to keep you safe, working for your highest good and harm to none. Take a breath in, breathe out, and relax. And I'm going to draw the Tibetan master symbol above your head. Dai Kumyo. Dai Kumyo. Dai Kumyo, pushing that in and down your body, all the way down to your feet, overlighting any issues you may have. Take another breath in. And I'm just going to scan down you now. A bit of tension around the third eye in your mind. Perhaps it's anxiety. The heart and the solar plexus. Okay. Let's start sweeping this away. I'm just placing my thumb on your shoulder. And we just clear gently. just draw that Seiheki in just to help. Pushing it in, helping it to disintegrate some of that heavy chi. It's weighing down your aura. Down your hair at the back. And over the back of your aura. Both hands now. And I'd like you just to make a little pledge to yourself. Just say Sarah is going to clear whatever it is you want cleared. It could be something really big, but equally it might be something little that you just get stuck on. There's no right and wrong in this, but having faith and hope, even a slight belief, even if you're unsure, just be open to the possibility that we can't see everything that goes on. Okay, I'm just working around your hip area. Right down to the small of your back, pushing it away. Then I'm going to hold my hands over your head and I am going to activate the violet flame, which is an energy that transmutes negative energy into positive energy. We've already swept a lot of it away. Whatever is left now, we're just going to imagine it disintegrating. Take a breath in, shake your shoulders a little, and with a lighter heart now relax into it. Okay, well done. Now we're going to just work from the body all the way down you. And I want you now just smooth the furrows out of your brow. Loose the tension around your temples. Relax the muscles around the mouth and the jaw. And now down the neck and the throat, checking for any tension and gently letting that tension go. I'm just going to lift the cranium up a little. Just lifting your skull up a little bit from the neck, stretching it. Feel your shoulders drop down, that's it, and release. Breathe in and breathe out. If you're cold, let the light from the candle warm you up. I'm just placing my hands now on your shoulders. Drop them, drop them, drop them, and relax your arms down to the elbows, where I'm going to pause and send the replenishing light into. Now following the forearms down to the wrists. Breathe in and breathe out, and just even relaxing your fingers, one by one, letting them curl over gently. Making sure none of them are tense. I always notice I have one finger tense and I have to consciously relax it whenever I have a healing. And I'm just going to draw a chakra into your hands with the intention that they are not stiff and for your projects to take root and to take hold. And now working around the throat chakra, placing my hand on the clavicle. I'm going to draw in that Seiheki, that clearance. And starting just to sweep away anything you've not been able to say, any shouting that you did earlier this week. Because that leaves heavy chi in your throat. Breathe in and breathe out. Nobody wants anything from you at this moment. Nobody needs anything from you at this moment. Repositioning my hands now and sending energy into your shoulder blades and the muscles. If you've got stiff shoulders, drop them again because they just rise up. Even me, dropping the shoulders and letting your arms relax again. I think we'll draw the chakra into each shoulder. The abalone rings on my hand are also helping with any pain relief. And just imagine golden and white light moving into those muscles, helping them keep supple, giving you free movement. Clear a little bit more from the throat. I just felt that in my throat. That's how I know. Nobody wants anything from you at this moment, and nobody needs anything from you at this moment. Let's go down to the heart center now. Seiheki, Honsha, Tse, Shoten, distant healing symbol for any heartache that you went through in the past. And start to clear any heartache that was done to you, but also any heartache that you did to someone else. It's a two-way street. If we want forgiveness, we have to try and forgive others. Even if you just try and don't quite get there, at least you're trying. I know that is a tall order. Okay, Okay, so I want you, this is called watermelon tourmaline. There are green and pink bits in it. This is a cheap stone, but it is a very expensive high grade, and it literally is the colour of watermelon. So I'm going to point that and I'm going to spiral it in. Breathe in. Breathe in love in the green and breathe out pink to your fellow humankind. Breathing in love from your family and your friends in the green, and breathing out the pink universal love. I'm just going to put that right down here, pointing up at your heart. It's right under the screen. To carry on. Okay. And again, a chakra to activate everything and to also protect it. Okay. Solar plexus now. Let's draw that Seihei ki in and start pulling out all of those cloudy spots of self-doubt. Any worry, frustration, anxiety, tiredness. Sending the orange calcite as well as the candlelight, perfect colour for your solar plexus. Breathe in that energy, breathe in that strength, breathe in that fortitude, and breathe in that courage. That's right. You can do it. You will do it. You do it. Also going to lay that down there. We want you to be calm, to address everything in a level-headed way, to think about how you're going to do something, how you're going to speak to someone, instead of just shouting back. Take a couple of breaths in and speak in that calm and measured voice. Not letting anyone ruffle your feathers. Being stoic. It's a good word, isn't it? And you will find if you don't bite back that things do remain calmer for you. You don't get so angry. You don't get so frustrated or exasperated. A bit of patience is good. Draw that chakra in. Oh, big fan outside. That's what you can just hear. I can't cut all the noises of the world out. It's a shame, isn't it, sometimes? take your consciousness down to your abdomen, to your Sacral Chakra, another emotional center. And I'm going to draw a double chakra this time, one for each side, especially for the women. And we start drawing out that energy. Any pain, I know a lot of you have pain at this area, whether you're male, you're female, your lower back, your ovaries, any tubes, any sexual problems, we ask for them to be cleared. And in a minute, when I send the Reiki back in, we ask the Reiki to seek out those imbalances. Okay, so I'm now going to draw the Japanese Daikumyo into both sides of you, right and the left, to filter down through all of the reproductive organs and into all the muscles. Feel that tension melting away, relaxing the lumbar. And I'm just going to slightly reposition my hands, and I'm bouncing the energy between your hips. Actually, that's pretty good. Well done. Okay. And just rotating that into that figure 8, that infinity symbol, and asking that energy to keep you in tip-top condition. And then mimicking that pubic bone, symbol of the chalice, divine feminine. And it doesn't matter if you are male, we all have a bit of both in us, that yin and that yang. Breathe in and breathe out. Well done. And now the chakra, just to keep it activated. Okay. Now for the root. I want you just to take your consciousness down to the Malhadara Chakra, right underneath you. When you clench that muscle, that is it. Okay? Just a little bit above that muscle. You can probably sense it as you do that, okay? I'm going to work on screen, but I'm also going to work under your chair in a second. Drawing that completely down your line and into the Malhadara. Okay, I'm going to reach under and I'm going to start pulling, stabilizing with my hand. Pulling out any digestive issues, pulling out any worry about your house, your job, your bills and your family. This is the main feeling center, if you like. The layer of your aura that is closest to your body. You still feel everything through the solar plexus, but this is a primary feeling center closest to the earth. It encompasses your legs and your feet as well, and then below your feet it's the Earth Star Chakra, one of the New Age transpersonal ones. But right now I want you to feel that glow as I draw the chakras, and let's just slightly change the colour going into you to a deep, vibrant red with the warmth and glow of the candle. And I am now spiralling that light into you from above, angled slightly down as you see my hand, to the root chakra, and underneath your chair I'm spiralling the other hand, golden red light filtering into you, and then I seal it with my rings. Okay. Breathe in and breathe out, and now I'm just going to hold my hands over the creases of your thighs, sending white replenishing light in, and I'm going to travel along your thighs about an inch above them towards your knees. Breathe in and breathe out again. Now I'm going to hover over the knees. Especially when you get to my age, you get dodgy knees. So I just want you to imagine that beautiful white light. Realigning, making sure everything is plump, the fluid in between the kneecaps as nice and thick so they don't rub on each other, and all of the cartilage and the muscle around it. And now I'm going to travel down your shins and your calves towards your ankles. Here we go. Sending in that replenishing light now into the ankles. I just want you, as I'm working on your ankles and now on the chakras in the soles of your foot, in the arch, I want you to again send those roots down into the earth, regrounding after this healing. Imagine those golden roots, the colour of this candle flame, sending down, seeking out the other roots of the healing trees around where you live. And then pushing further, perhaps into these two crystal pools that we've used today, the orange calcite and the watermelon tourmaline. And then we finish the treatment now. Scanning your aura again. I bring my hands together in Gasho. And remember the 5 principles of Reiki. Just for today, do not worry. Just for today, do not anger. Be kind to all living creatures. Do your work honestly. And respect your elders and teachers. Bye-bye, my friends. Much love to you and your family and friends. Be safe and be kind to the world. And I will see you next time. Love and light.